Okay, so I'll be carrying on with I'll create a Let's Play imminently, we'll say. But before I do, I wanted to look at something, and I thought, well, I'll stream me looking at something. Yesterday, I was keeping an eye open. I am in general. I'm looking for a place. I want to make a mod. I want it to be a new settlement. So yesterday, I killed. Is it called Swan? It was Swan's Pond anyway, and I killed the behemoth. And I was just thinking. I thought afterwards, yeah, maybe this would be a good place. I don't know. So I'm going to have a look at it in the creation kit now, just purely from a point of view of is it safe. So if I do, I'm not going to break any quests or anything like that. First thing I did, one of the first things, is I'm just going to type Fallout in Google, Fallout for Swans. Oops, I'm not doing very well. Swans Pond. I noticed I got. Oh, now look. So has somebody already made one? Swans Pond Settlement. They have. It doesn't mean it's safe to do so. Swans Pond Settlement. Okay. Settlement at Swans Pond. Does not break pre-combined geometry. You'll see what that is. It uses an ESL flagged ESP. I don't like that. A friend requested this. The main reason for me to create new settlement locations. What that means is it will affect where it goes into the load order, I think. But it was with the ESN. I'm a bit out of date. Anyway, the main reason for me to create new settlement locations is for there to be more options for use with sim settlements, or just free building with plots, or for city plan creation, or raiding with Conqueror. All right, a settlement at Swans Pond that does not break pre-combined. We'll see what that is in a minute. It uses and it goes on and on. I think it would be good to expand the location options for city planners. Recommended for use Kalinis Swans Pond. I use the bitrate mod list and highly recommend it. It can allow you to be able to build more. Okay, whatever. And he's done some others, so that's good. Mystic Pines. I've thought about doing that before. This I don't know. Don't know what this is. Swans Pond Settlement. General Atomics. Galleria. Breakheart Banks. Nuke World. Sim Settlement, Conqueror Faction, VFX Downtown Sim. Okay, if somebody has really done it before, doesn't mean I won't, because I like doing it. But posts 35, so it's been downloaded. Where is it? Number of times. Oh yeah. Views 16,738. Downloads 3,352. Unique 2,000. So 2,000. About 2,000 people used it. And he's talking about maybe doing more mods in the future. I was a little bit wary of that. There we go. Just wanted to let you know that something wonky is going on with NPCs created stroke spawned within the boundaries of the Swans Pond set. Yeah, that's something I was concerned about DLC wise. This applies to robots and created automaton workbench. You have to actually move them to Swans Pond, even though they were created there in the first place. Okay. Mod wise, I use a mod that creates children and so on. Usually that happens if the cell, okay, he's got some things there. Those radioactive barrows are still radioactive. The hazard markers should be set to be initially disabled, and that's easily get around that. The sort of the problems he's had wants to avoid. So is it normal that areas around Swans Pond show on the map as settlements, but they aren't one? That can happen. It depends on where the map marker is. If the map marker is in a location which you set as a settlement, then yeah, the name it gets the name from the anyway. Odd. I can activate the workbench remotely, but can't actually find the physical workbench. Does it work well with? I want to try turning this area into a settlement. So nobody's looked at it for ages. Look, 2019. So Conqueror looks like, okay. Yeah, there would be unscrappable things there. That's normal, which seems like a bad idea for town centre. Is this at all addressed in this mod? Radiation hazard markers are set to initially disabled. If radiation damage when standing near the town centre is still happening somehow, I could add further edits to them, like enable parent, stroke set, enable set the other. It's all easy to do. I mean, not difficult to do, so I don't know why it was such a problem. Anyway, look, I've opened, this is Creation Kit, I've already opened it. Looking at, I'll keep that open, but, oh, there was one thing, wasn't there? Swans Pond, I saw something, Swans Pond, Pond, something about the respawn of Swan, if that's what he's called. So it's apparently, so Swan respawns and things will. No, probably in 3 weeks. Yeah, okay, since I killed him. No idea how long he came out when I wandered by there today. There he was, with only 10% of his health. Weird. He's still dead at level 72. 4 months. Depends how long you're away. If you've got a settlement, as long as you go back to it every sort of 50 hours or whatever it is of gameplay, then you won't come back again. So that's all right. I'm not worried about that. Let's close that. In fact, right, let's look for it. I looked it up on the wiki. It tells you this name: Swans Pond external, so it should be quite easy to find. In a world space, it's not going to be interiors, obviously, that's inside. I've loaded all the DLCs because sometimes they can affect what's there. So it's not, I mean, you've got interiors, a good number, Nuka Worlds and interior. They've grouped them all together. DLCs, DLC 3 VR. Diamond City is another thing. So recent sales, not anyway. Commonwealth is what it'll be. That's the point. And I guess Swans Pond might have hoped that would be. These are errors. They're the sort of thing fixed by the unofficial patch, so not worried about that. And that opened really quickly. Swans Pond. There we go. And just a quick look on the right. I don't know why. Tape. You've got it's a sound acoustic space, and we've got a number of triggers. Boathouse, retreat trigger. Okay. Hold position, the thing about Swan sandbox. Oh yeah, right, okay. Loot, stash, package, location, primitive. There's nothing really. Unique, what's that? It's an activator, so you kind of walk into it and then something happens. 3D data. I just wondered. It doesn't really matter. Link ref, no. Link from, no. Okay. Activate. Enable parents. Emittance. Don't know. Not even location type. No, radio data. Oh, that's scripts. Radio data, -1. Whatever. Okay, let's just go in and look at it. I don't know. I've probably been a bit more fussy than I need to be, because you're watching. Well, you're not actually, but if somebody were to pop in later. I'm not going to make a settlement right now. I just sort of, I've been having thoughts, shall we say, about on this subject. You know, it's difficult because there are. I had a look when I was looking as well. By the way, I was looking at quests, and there are 2 quests. This one, Radiant Quest, or Institute Radiant Quest, and it can be that you get sent there to kill a super mutant randomly chosen super mutant stronghold like Fenoil Hall or the Scrap Palace, where you'll be required to kill the resident super mutant leader. The exact enemy type and then possible locations include Swans Pond. And then Road to Freedom, that's just a thing on the floor that you've got to read. Well, that I can deal with. This one, I don't know. I mean, you see the problem. I could edit that quest and remove that location, but The problem with doing that is if there's another mod that also edits that particular quest, then that won't happen. So that might break. That will cause maybe some sort of conflict. So is it open yet? No. Loading cell. Good neighbor external. Good neighbor? I want to look at the map as well. Swans. So Fallout 4 map. Interactive map. I like this map. It's really handy when you're doing things like this. Right. There it is. Swans Pond. Good neighbor's a long way away. There's something. Why? I mean, good neighbor is like up here somewhere, isn't it? Or even up here. But yeah, it seems to be loading the good neighbor cell. Funny, look. Good neighbor external. Can't remember where good neighbor is. On crap like that. It's there. It's a long way from there. It might be actually. I think when you follow the trail, Freedom Trail, you go past good neighbor. So it might just be that. Oh, here it is. Right. Now then. It's nice because it's flat, yeah. It's just you've got markers. This is markers. So this sort of shows on here. And here. It's still it's loading cell good neighbor exterior 3, so I'll wait for a bit more. I'm still loading it. So E will show, he spawns, I think it's there, or there. I'll put M again. God, it's extremely slow, isn't it? It's just loading this, look. I can't do anything because it's not responding. It's S, press S, and then make sure that's highlighted, and it won't be doing anything further up the list. Good grief, why is it loading external? It's a good neighbor, so it's the outside. There's some things on the outside then of good neighbor. Can I click on there? I can. And that is looking at follower SA trigger park. So that's just going to be like a follower. It's going to say something. I think when you go in, it still won't do it. Oh, there it is. So it's this will probably trigger properties. So it will tell location, park. Oh, I see, right. Follower SAS trigger park. It's probably just going to tell the follower to say something. So I think I'd remove that, or maybe disable it, because otherwise every time you go there with a follower, they'll make a comment. Although maybe it's alright to leave it there. I don't know. Right, let's sort of leave that. Let's hide that. That doesn't matter. Next is Swan hold position north primitive. They won't matter. This is telling the Swan where he can and cannot go, basically. This one, another one. This one is another one. This one is another one. Do you remember that I said there was a thing? Hang on, let's go over here. Click on that. That is the clouds. You're not going to do it? Obviously it's not that, it's that one, and there's this one, which is, I'm looking at the bottom left, cloud distance 5, this big thing here, RWP, don't know what that is yet. This is the tour bot trigger. Now I could disable that after you've got the settlement, but I'll leave it there because I don't know. I said earlier, somebody was saying, look, I've got multiple map markers. And so what's that? Hang on. What else I can't remember. Creation kit. Okay. I was doing this as well the other day. Show cell borders. It's B. That's it. B. I don't know where you can see it. There's a yellow dotted line there. So this is now loading Trinity Plaza. Here. Oh, fucking hell. There, you see that yellow dotted line? It's sort of straight and it's there, black and yellow. You got, this is probably the Swans Pond. That's a cloud distant again. There's Swans Pond, that's the map marker. So is that. And that one's for Boston Common. That just makes it so you get the icon on the map. And you can see they're both in the same cell. And if I look at this cell, it keeps going up. It's not a Boston Common. I've edited it. Look, there's an asterisk after the 3 in there. That means I made a change by mistake. Probably just clicking on the map marker. Go back to Swans Pond. Look at Swans Pond. I get look at, if I edit the cell, it's got location. Is it image space? I can't remember, but you've got there's a setting in there somewhere which would say this cell, this square is a settlement, and then anything inside that square map marker wise would show as a settlement, and that's 2. So they would both show as, and if the settlement went into, there's a line across there, if you have included this both at the top, that would be included as well. So yeah, these map markers would show up. That's the problem. I've got a Concord, well, not problem, but I think I've got a Concord. Now the other thing about Swan himself, he's going to spawn down here somewhere. I don't know, that's not a problem. By the way, with the map marker things, that's where it shows, and there's something linked to it, which is, yeah, this little red thing. So when you click on that map marker, you travel in down there where that little red marker is. So what have I just clicked on? I want that there. So what I'm looking for now, I want to do the whole square, we'll look around, is what's going to spawn in. And this is something that some people said was a problem. See all these little red markers there? Things can spawn probably on those little red markers here, for example. And these are what? Commons random encounter trigger. I'll open it. So a random encounter can happen there. And that would include, me please. There it is. So, anyway, without going into it too much, it's initially disabled. Look, that tick down there. Link ref. Link from. Here we go. All right. So it's disabled, but then what would enable it would be a quest. What's that one there? I don't want RE triggers there. RE trigger is oh, there's a vertibird. Look, that's where the vertibird would land. Another cloud. This one is X marker. So this is just a map marker, which for Prost bar, and you travel in there. So you wouldn't be able to build anywhere there's where the map markers are, if you built where that little red thing is, you would spawn in like in the middle of a wall or something like that. So it's really messy. You could have this might spawn at any time. You might have a random encounter spawn at any time inside your settlement. People were talking about that. So you could move that. I would recommend not deleting it. Up here is something. Here's a trigger, which is that's a follower. When he gets near the monument here, it'll say something. Possibly, he might say something. Over here, we've got a retreat trigger. I don't know what that is. This one is a vine. This one is a vine. This one is radiation hazard. Strong. All right, now that, what's this red one? Another random encounter. This one. This red one is, that's a map. That's where you appear when you go to that map marker there. It's getting really messy, isn't it? This looks like a random encounter down here, doesn't it, too? It's a, yeah. You see the white line? They're all linked to up here. There's a trigger. You walk in there and you can have a random encounter in there. You can have it can spawn down here. It's the same random encounter, so you won't get more than one. But yeah, really horrible. This is, okay, let's hide the Tuabot trigger. You could even get rid of, that's a tree. That's a trigger. Start a trail trigger. So you'd have to leave that there. It doesn't matter very much. There's the trigger, look, there's the thing. Yeah, that'll be, you couldn't edit that, or the red line, or the line coming out there. If you remove this, probably, I'm going to guess, can't click on anything. There's a tree. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a thing. You wouldn't be able to delete that. Look, I'm clicking on this. Yeah, it's not. That might. That is nothing you can delete because it's just the ground. That is a ground texture. So it's not an actual thing. It's a bump in the ground. You could flatten it out and put some trash on top and then delete the trash. Or you could just leave it there, but you can't delete it. You'd have to flatten the map out a little bit. Not so much of a problem, but just another one more thing. You know? Somebody said, I think there was something, Boston common map marker. There's a car. Look, I bet if I do this, look, yeah, this is the ground. This is not all around here. This is just the ground. The ground isn't flat. So you're trying to build there. You wouldn't be able to flatten it out. Whatever you do. This is another map marker, is it? Probably. These yellow ones are doors. That's where when you come out of the door, you appear there. So if you were to put that in, put a door down, and put the second marker, this yellow one, that has to be outside, you could put that at Concord, and then when you leave the door, walk out of the door, you appear in Concord. You know, there are some that you jump off a bridge and you appear in Diamond City or something like that. This is how they do it. It's just put that one. It's probably a mistake because somebody put this yellow thing in Diamond City. I'm not going to do it, by the way. This is too messy. This you can't delete as well. You go in with, is it this one? It's land class. I think it's this one. There. No, that's mesh. Mesh determines where they cannot walk. It's like lots of little triangles. So they probably wouldn't. It goes underneath there, so yeah, they could walk there. Funny, I can't forget things. Default lights, sky lights. Look, lighting. Havocs in landscape editing, height map editing, not the world. Might be this. No, that. See, look, this is like ground textures. So look, cracked mud, which is probably what that is there. Snap to grid. Oh, no, I can't see it off here, but I could if I faffed about and looked it up. I can't remember it. There's too many things I don't remember. This blue thing, what's that? I don't know what that's about. Let's zoom right in. Gonna click on it. It's a Puddle Town Decal Med. So it's just a thing you could. It's this puddle, that blue thing. But you can delete the puddle if you want to. What's this? This is linked to something. It's got a little black dot on the top. I don't think it's a map marker. It could be. Don't know. Inside entrance marker. This is. Oh, it's just a follower trigger to make the thing say something. No, because they don't always rename outside entrance marker. So I don't know. That looks like a patrol marker. Who uses that then? I wonder. Hang on. That's patrol data. Idle time 6 seconds. Look, and it's going to be just somebody will follow that route. And when you see somebody walking backwards and forwards, he's always on the same route. He's got those things on the floor and he follows those. But I can't necessarily see who it is. Could be this. Don't know. I mean, a lot of these things you can work around. That's him. That is Swan rotation. I don't know. Yeah, you could get rid of that. This is probably something to do with this to do with him walking around or something. Unique water swans pond activator. That is a. So it's debris. You can delete that. Like that. There. Now, it talked about, because you are like here, I know is radio there, this boathouse trigger. That thing. It's for DN131. And probably these are the quests. It's probably this one. Road to Freedom. DN, no, that one. Hypothesis. No, I don't know. Sounds like a quest, doesn't it? But it's not. Oh, there was something else in the way. No, there wasn't. Where's those barrels of radioactive? There's one there. These are just static. They just look like that thing. You could link the deletion. You could make this barrel a unique one, like this one or all of them. You could make that unique, and that when if it was deleted, yeah. Anyway, you can link it to radiation. That's not a problem. I think if I was doing it, I'd probably put the fix it so that you could always use it after you've activated the workshop for the first time. And I put the workshop inside here, so you'd have to kill Swan to get to the workshop. So that would sort of deal with that. Let's move that tree. This one, that's just a boat. That is, you know, lots of barrels there. Or you could just turn off the radiation and leave the barrels there. After you've killed Swan, there's a statue. So you could, yeah, because the statue's there. Look. So you could even delete. You could set it so you could delete the statue. This is also would have to be made flat. See what I mean? There, that is called Trash Edge 3. And if I do, you can see how you can delete these. Trash Edge 4, no chunks. It's just different names for different. Okay, this though is the ground. This is not. Yeah. So you could delete the fence. That would be alright. There's lots of things you could even. I mean, the trees. And if the game didn't want you to, you could just put that in, program that in. That you can delete that. You can. Let's see what can you delete? Really? That. See this junk here? Can't delete that. So it would take hours, but I would go through and I would flatten all this out, and then put these no, not that. Okay. So I put some of these. I'd replace them. As far as all the map markers goes, you're stuck. You cannot you cannot change that. You always have these map markers will show. Well, the map marker would be the green one, like this. It would always show as a settlement because it's in the same place. Not very clear, is it, that one? Not easy to see, but it's not just the map marker that says Swans Pond. That's just about like, click on that map marker to teleport in there. It doesn't care where it is. It inherits what it is from the cell, and the cell is called it's called Swans Pond. So it's Swan Pond location. Okay, so anything in that square, you can't see them very well, but there is a square with two map markers, so both at the end. But what I would do, one of the things I would do is I choose a place. I say, right, cannot delete. So cannot delete this shed. All right. Or maybe you could delete the shed like that. Maybe you could delete the shed. All right, but whatever you do, you can never delete. You cannot delete the workstation. Yeah. Scum. Debris. Unique. Whoops. You could delete the water. Well, you can't, but I mean, there are mods that probably would let you. Anyway, let's say that's radioactive all around there. You can disable that when you enable the workstation. There's a bed. So I was thinking anyway, if you put like a workstation in here somewhere, and then all the map markers in the square, when you click on one of those map markers, they're all, move them all. So like this. So map markers, let me see. We got this one over here. So put that there. Oop, I messed that up. Oh, I did, I moved it. Good. Is that it? Yeah. All right, so you click on that map marker and you travel in, let's say in that place there, and you go and get another one. That one links to, no, can't quite see where that one goes, but anyway. Right, this one links to this little thing here, so I can put that one down in there. So it would be as if whatever map mark you click on, you teleport in middle of there or something like that. And then even if you're fast traveling, whatever you do, you got the thing standing outside. Yeah. this, if this is this one? No, that's the water. That's not. Is that Swan Ref? A leveled behemoth swan. There. Let's have a look at. I want to find. It doesn't matter. It's academic, really. I mean, moving all the map markers. Then, if I do that, then you really can't build anywhere as long as they don't allow you to delete that little shed. You're all right. You could delete. You could appear over at that map marker or something like that. You know, where the robot is, or one place for all map markers. But the map markers you wouldn't move. You could remove the map markers completely, but I would recommend not doing that because you can break things as well, you know, and there could even be a trigger next to something. So there could be this could be linked to a quest or something like that. I don't know. But there would be things they'll say, oh, you need to go and look at that park, and that will then it says map updated. Well, that would enable something that could link to that map marker. So you wouldn't want to delete that. So really messy. I would not want to, because you could. It's a lot of work. Flatten it out, put chunks in to make it look rough and bumpy. You have to make sure everything was deletable, but then that's normal to have to do that. Move all the map marker things. I mean, it's really horrible. You'd have in Concord. There's 2 map markers. I cannot remove one. It will mess with quests, but it's sort of, you're going to have all these map markers saying you've got 10 people living there, and it's 50 happy or something like that. And they're all these map markers are going to say the same thing. Look. This is Boston Commons map marker. Boston Common map marker. See, and it's got linked from the vertibird. So you wouldn't see, if you get rid of that one, the vertibird. And you got vertibird landing here as well, which is not. So you'd have a vertibird landing in the settlement. So you could make it so that fix it so that they wouldn't be able to land there or something, but or that you couldn't build where it would land. Its land is over here somewhere, I wouldn't see it. Anyway. Come on, update. So then this thing, it'll say, come on, marker data, Boston Common. Type, that's just what shape is the thing. It's something about, maybe it's something about the, I was just trying to say, is there a way of well, so you can't disable it because it's linked to the vertibird landing, which is it up here? Well, so looking at location that would be all right to do. Let's find a simple one that would definitely be all right. I'm going to guess. Oh no, I'm going to do that one with you. Somewhere like You really want somewhere that's not linked to a quest, right? So, like, that is an encounter there, isn't there? Wildwood Cemetery, I don't know. Bedford Station, Mystic Pines. This is somebody did Mystic Pines. It's not linked to, there's no quest at Mystic Pines, I think. There's actually one I thought about doing. I think it was this one, wasn't it? Rocky Narrows Park. Is that the camper? So yeah, that's the. I was thinking of doing that one. So right, let's look it up. Hang on, you know this is all wrong or bad. Oh, hang on. Keep that open. What's it called? Rocky Narrows. Let's look for a mod. Rocky. No, Rocky. ROCKY. No, there isn't one. I don't think so. Anyway, here. Where can I search? Okay, whatever. Rocky Fallout 4. Rocky Narrows Park. And just click on it. And it's going to tell me layout, related quests, cleansing the Commonwealth. Well, that's all right. Cleansing the Commonwealth. Knight Reese gives the sole survivor an assignment to clear the location of what he calls abominations to further the aims of the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, if it's cleared, will it be marked cleared when you kill everybody? So, yeah, that'll be all right. Quartermastery. Scribe Halen has identified the location of a piece of technology she wishes to retrieve and catalogue. Well, you could get around both of those, really. So then let's have a look. With Ref ID, we've got all these. Name. Train tracks. Mongrels, northwest, road north. Don't know, it's already getting messy, isn't it? Rocky Narrows Park, anyway, let's have a look. I wouldn't save anything now as a mod or anything like that, because I made changes to something. It's got an asterisk in there, which is Creation Kit 64-bit, and down on this cell name. So anyway, it's called Rocky Narrows Park. Let's have a look at that one. There's another one I was thinking of. I just let it load for a little while. It's funny what links to between different cells, like if you link to, oh, I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Apparently this is it. Doesn't look like much like it, does it? Oh yeah, look. It's just not so easy to see. Is it something? What about if I do the lighting? That is a trailer. There's a park. Let's hide the trees. Right, map markers. Wait a minute. It's done it right, does it? Rocky Narrows Park, exterior. Is it? Have I got the wrong place? Yeah, it's not the right place. It's not the one I was thinking. I was thinking of that. What's that one with layout for Mahodi Park? 2 cabins and a trailer. Oh yeah, that's when you can get really nasty spawn there, can't you? Oh well, let's have a look at it anyway. Might be nice. I don't know how. If I click on that one and shift, I can have a look. It's not terribly flat, is it really? But I mean, there's worse. I wouldn't flatten it. I wouldn't change the terrain at all. Although you might have to a bit, because this can be removed. Like you can make these deletable. Nice and clean. Probably not, yeah, not that one, yeah. So yeah, it's promising. I mean, these things all be deleted. What about the wall? Yeah. Hide that tree. Hide that tree. This house. Okay, whatever. Let's hide it a minute because I want to know what all this is here. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's a seat. It's a chair. That's a comment. So somebody make a comment. This looks beautiful. There's a bed thing. That is edit location edge marker. What? Location edge marker. Oh. Is it workshop edge marker? There's a oh, that's you need that for a settlement. This isn't a settlement, is it? Maybe it was going to be, and then they changed their mind. No. Well, look down here. Workbench. Workbench cooking fire. Oh. Is this one and I'm just not? Am I being stupid? Don't answer that. Is this a trader? There is a cooking station. Okay. 2 Yaguai normally patrol the area, though sometimes one will have wandered off. There's no marked location. There appears to be 3 makeshift graves. I'm looking for spawn points. Oh, there, that's this. Look, is that the patrol? Patrol idle. Yeah, that's a patrol. So this might be what they're talking about with the Yaguai thing. So there's a patrol. That's probably a patrol. These 3, yeah. So that would be like his route, and he seems to want to go off. What's that? Patrol. So there's patrols anyway. They're otherwise a route for an NPC to walk around, and there'll be a spawn in somewhere. There we are. Is that it? Yeah. That's the Jaguar. You could replace it with something else, or you could just move that away and change these things. And if I look at this, look, use info, and it tells me when there's nothing. There's another one. Nothing. So it's not linked to anything. This is a patrol marker. This thing here. So use info. So this is, yeah, there. Used by the Yaguai. Yaguai the bear. So yeah, I mean, you can remove the spot. Well, I wouldn't want to remove the spawn point. Usually, if you click on something, you press delete. That's all right, and then it's still linked to a Yaguai, although I can't see where that one is. No, I don't think it's would have linked from. There it is. Look. double click, and it spawns here. Oh, because all I did was, no, I deleted it, didn't I? That's funny. WX, there's no Y. Don't know now, but anyway, there is one somewhere. There's still got one somewhere. What's this? What's this thing? Look. It's an encounter. Is it? Did it say encounter zone? No, not zone. Control data, extra, link ref, link from, activate parents, enable parents. Location center marker, okay. What's this? That's the comment. Unique comment. I don't know what unique is, and radiation down there. This. You have to activate the workbench. So you could say when you activate the workbench and deactivate this, you see it's like it's disabled and initially enabled, so it's on, right? And then you can have it like activate parents. So then when you activate something, that will go to the opposite or whatever. So untick and then the radiation is gone. You could do that. It's not very, you know. What's this down here? This marker. Oh, it's just puddles. Huh. So then, and look, there's a cell. There's this black and yellow line, so you could have build anywhere within this like square. Maybe you would extend it in this direction down to the road. What is this? I don't even know what this is. It's oh, yeah, okay, no, not so good. All right, there's something up here. Radiation, there's a patrol marker, potentially, and then there's things that spawn in, is it? It's a ghoul, okay, it's a ghoul ambush or something, ghoul. So I wouldn't want to put this cell or this one really as part of it. This one goes all the way, it's quite down to there. What's all this about? That's a tree. That's a package location primitive. Oh. Yeah, I think I would have it fairly small then. You'd probably keep it within this one cell. Maybe you can extend it north. Anyway, I don't think I'd make it very big. Yeah, but big enough. It would include this bit of road up here, but this, and this is a camp. But look, the dotted line is there. This is Radstag. That is, it's all Radstags there. This thing, Radstag. So Radstag could spawn there. Not worried about that. So yeah, this isn't so bad. This one, a lot easier. What's this? Patrol. Caravan Carla to grey start marker 4. So Caravan Carla can come, might appear here. And then there'll be another marker down the road or somewhere. And you could move that, but I think you'd probably just leave it there. You don't have to put this in the buildable area, even if the cell is marked as a settlement. Quite nice really, that one, isn't it? I might go and have a look at that later. Now, the one last thing I'm going to do, I want to have a look, maybe make a change to Concord mod. So I'll have a look at that. Do that now, and then I'll take a break, and then I'll go back to streaming the game. So there we are. Rocky Narrows Park is a definite option. I could potentially go in there now. TW Concord, where's it gone? Conk. Oh, there we go. You'd only use this 4 out of 4. You don't need any for this one. You don't need any of the DLCs. That was something I like to do quite if I can, if it's practical. But so I might pop in there later. Oh yeah, and I wanted to edit another one. Oh, I know what I was supposed to do. Let's I'm taking a backup for that 4 data, and it's in here. So conk. T. There we go. That'll be good enough. I'll paste that on here. Yeah, got back up. So I'm editing it. Now this one was quite easy, but there is a problem with it. One is that I get a caravan spawning right in the middle, and it's very annoying. The other one is that you can't build where the deathclaw comes out of the ground. That one is not so easy to fix. I think I could, but I would have to, it might be that you wouldn't be able to load the settlement mod until after doing that quest, but it's right at the beginning, so it's not a big deal. You could just disable the workbench, make it invisible, in other words, until that quest was completed. Something like that, until the area was cleared, basically. And then when it's cleared, replace it with disable the version of that bit of the ground with and replace and enable my own copy of what's on the ground. Yeah, but I can't be bothered, so I don't know. Oh, it's just done. Click over there. I was going to do X Commonwealth. I try not to click on things in the window if I can help it, because then else you can accidentally move things like a millimeter and then it's edited. And once something's edited, you can't really go back on it very easily, right? And it will go down conk, and it'll be look. You can see it's all got little. Maybe you can't, but they've all these have got asterisks. And if I look over here, you can see, look, asphalt chunk 3. Asphalt has been moved or edited in some way. So, and there'll be lots down here as well. But right down here, all these things, the AC unit and things like that. So I made them unique, and added the things so you could delete them. So let's have a look here. I think I know what I've got to do to move the spawn point for the caravan. I know I didn't do it before because it's a random encounter, in fact. So there's a random possibility that a caravan will spawn right in the middle of town. And I didn't want to edit it because it is a random encounter. But I can. Here we are. Still loading. Now, it's this. I think it's this, if I'm right. What's that? Clouds. That is travel comment. That is the banners. That is set stage. That's something to do with the quest. It could be trigger the death claw. I don't know. Here we are. RE is RE trigger travel. Travel is just a traveling. It's like a quest thing, and it's this square, and the thing spawns where this red marker is. So let's make sure I've got that selected and nothing else, and then so it's all right. I mean, that's just a trigger. So you go into that bit of space, and then this, I think, is the that's the banner. It's probably this thing here. Trigger travel, and then this one, I think, will link to this one. So this is probably, you see all the links. Edit this one, and it's just X marker heading, and it's linked from that I don't know. So you see why I didn't move anything, but you can have like different things spawning according to a trigger, and this is the first one. This is test balcony marker. This, and I don't know, leave that there. It's not something I did. So it's these three, and that is why I keep getting one. So I could move it over here or something, and that would fix it probably. Saved back up, am I? So what's this? This is trash. So I want to move this one. Look, it links to the workbench. No, clicked on something wrong. That's the buildable area. That's the road. I'll hide that, and I can there, and then I can easily click on them and just drag them away somewhere. I'll keep them in the same order. Can I select? I don't know if I can select multiple things actually. Yes, I can. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag them over like here somewhere. There's another random encounter. Where would I put them? It's not a good idea. I don't like doing this really. Well, let's start moving them. And we'll put them like, I don't know, over here. That's outside. Right. There we go. 1, 2. And just control click and put them down here. Let's try that, see what happens. So now click on them one at a time, press F. Go down to the floor, there we go. Ah, wait, is there a cell thing? This is Concord 6. Edit. How does it do it? A trigger is still in the center, in the middle, in Concord, isn't it? That's the thing. But it doesn't matter. Oh, is this another one? This is, I think it is. Yep, random encounter. Then all these three. Not really, not so happy. This is why I keep getting loads and loads and loads of these flipping things. I'm going to just put them over here again. Yeah, look, linked. So F. What's that? It's a puddle. F. There we go. Don't know what this is. That is. Random encounter trigger object. I don't know. It's a random encounter, but it's not like anything I need to worry about. I think all these little ones are to do with the quest. There's a blue things. There's a patrol. Let's try that. I keep getting attacked from over here. I notice, and it's this, and that is the red thing here. That is placed by me for the start the attack here. This, I think this is like this is a point in the quest that you get something. Oh wait, you know they'll spawn it there. Oh, it's another random random encounter of merchants. Let's move them out. No wonder I keep getting overwhelmed. Now I've got to raise the height of these. Is it control? Ah. No. Alt. Shift. No. I want to raise them up because I want to move them north. What's this? Buildable area 3. Oh dear. Right. Move it left. No. Oh. No. I'm going to leave these here. It doesn't like me moving them outside the. Can you see that it's the blue line? I think is that the edge of the cell or something. Anyway, by doing that, I'm moving them into a different cell, and that might upset the game. So I won't do that. So that's it. I think for now. See how that goes. But that is. This is the spawn thing for the death claw here. And here's where he spawns. It's like an animation thing. Now, I think that's just a trigger. It is. This is a collision marker. This is where it gets messy. This look, clicking on that, I cannot build any on that thing because it's the whole road, it's the hole in the ground, it's the door, everything that activates. So I would have to I don't know. I think I would do something like then I'd have to edit the main quest. I could put something really cheesy. If I put a condition on the workbench that this location must have been cleared, so that would then be gone, and then that would enable the workbench, and then when you enable the workbench, it make it appear from nowhere, like magic. If I do that, then I've got to let's save it a second. So you clear the area, the workbench appears like magic. I wouldn't want to link it to the main quest. That's my thing. And then So workbench enables. This one disables, and a copy of it enables. Oh, there. Or I can make a duplicate of it, put it in exactly the same place, and make that. I don't like to edit it really. Let's just try something. Look, you see what Concord's like? It's a hole. If it doesn't render, you always see it's a hole. So look, if I edit this, it's a piece of furniture. Cancel. I've edited it. I moved it or something. Use info. Reference. Concord Ambush Deathclaw. I had to replace all of these roads. Not that. This. Now that's not a road. This is a road. Oh god. Undo. So I mean, select it in here. Which one is it? That one. This is then. Oh god. I think it's this. No. Oh god, where is it? I think I can't remember why. I made a copy and renamed it so that you couldn't accidentally delete it with anything, another mod, or only with this one. Or it might have been so you could build on it, probably just so you could build on it. Linked from, linked ref. Oh, I can't remember. 3D. No, right, it's edit base. All right, that's it. Base. Base is workshop stackable item, then you can build on it. So if I change this one in the same way, what happens? Edit base. It's a unique item, so it doesn't really matter. I think was it in here? Add. And then, was it workshop? Workshop stackable item. Shit, it wasn't. Cancel. And this one, okay. Well, this is the one I've done. Edit. Active values. It's static. And the other one is it's furniture. Not the same thing. And this is what? Active values. You see, it's not. Yeah, I'd have to make a copy, which is, look, all these actors and idols. Keywords, activate. That's it. Workshop stackable item. Edit. New. I'll try it. Workshop. Stackable item. Okay. The value is 1. Okay. Well, we could try it. Okay, now I don't want to change that. I don't want to change that. I've edited the item. I haven't made it. I haven't actually changed it, but I don't know if that's going to change any of the quest things. So let's see. It didn't warn me of that. So now I think I've removed. Let's close it because I'm going to be opening thing right. Let's open Steam. And have I got the thing in here? Fallout 4. I think I put that. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, that's annoying. Achievement mods enable creation kit. High, low, medium, ultra. What's new? Achievement mods. Data files. Maybe I put it in data? Oh wait, Fallout 4? What? Yeah, because I forget even what I've done. I've got a... Oh, summon notes. Print. I forget half of why I make these notes and then I think, why did I do that? That's I think Skyrim. Yep. Guild Wars. There it is. There, mod test. Copy. Paste. Alright. And I need to remember, can't quite remember Fallout, can I create a Fallout 4 text. Run console. I can't remember there's a command bat text file to run the script while in game. Open the console and type bat file name. What did I call it? I called it mod test. Great. I will run it with mods enabled. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's first thing is to see, did that edit kill the Concord mod? I mean, anything, I don't know. The game could crash, anything could happen. So load, exit save. Yeah, that one will be alright. Because that one is oh, you've got music on. Okay, that one is what you call it? It's in Good Neighbor, so yeah, fingers crossed, eh? If something is workshop statical, we can build on it. That's all. A lot of things weren't. Like in some of the buildings, you could build on the floor of some buildings, even though on the upstairs you couldn't build on there. You couldn't build on the roof of the museum. And the roads, you couldn't put things on the roads. It's a pain in the ass, really. But it sort of worked. I'm going to go into God mode as well because it's a bit easier. I don't want problems. I can sprint as long as I like and things like that. So what I'll do is I'll have a look with this guy anyway and see, make sure nothing's disappeared. Then my settlers and things I put on the ground, and I can walk across the road without falling through and things like that. But I didn't do it before because I don't like to mess with anything that's got a quest, if I can help it, with a quest associated. Make sure the mod works and then start, doing things like that, and then you can find out what works and what doesn't anyway. Right. Looking at the map, first off, map markers are still there. That's good. 31 and 31. You see what I mean? That's like that's because of the fact that they're both two map markers in the same or adjacent cells. Both of the cells being marked. Both of the cells are on the Concord location, and then the Concord location says you can build here. Something like those lines. Okay, great. Remember, let's have a look at stats and. Is it data maybe? Workshops, here we are. So, not enough beds. How do they get 16 people at Abernathy? Concord's got 31. 81 happiness. 47 happiness. Defence 0 at County Crossing. Oh yes. Everybody else seems happy. Oh no, Tappington Boathouse has got 2 people. It shouldn't have anybody there. Castle's got 8. 77 happy. This is only 60 happy. It's only got 1 bed and 2 people. It should not be anybody there at all. But I'll have to look into that. Quick save. Oh, I said I was going to do it in God mode. Map. Just come up here. I'll travel in where the Museum Freedom thing is, because I'll travel to that won't deposit me at the thing on top of that bit of road, and I'm not sure. I think the other one might. So a couple of things then. Am I going to have lots of every time? It used to be pretty much it was every time, I think, that I had supply routes or something, merchants spawning right in the middle of town, and I don't know if I'll fix that or not. We'll see. There's one which is not in the middle of town. There's one location something spawn. I could move that. I just need to keep it in the same cell. I could put it in another cell, but I don't want to risk anything. Oh yeah, I put this in the wrong place, didn't I? That's what I mean. You got to how do you know don't build here? You put it somewhere a little bit better than here. I'm gonna so running over here. Well, I don't see anybody, any merchants here. There's one who's running to that market. Some people are standing. I don't see anything that's disappeared. But oh, I need to add that as a deletable. This I can walk across it. It's all looks okay to me. Say provisioner. So that's probably my provisioner. But anyway, if I build, I couldn't place anything here before. A bit of furniture, beds there. No, I can. No, I can't. See, it goes right through. So that, and then when I get off that, there, I'm off that bit, that thing. I set it as stackable, so why didn't it? So this is a thing. Alright, and then this I can't build here. Build here. Oh, why then? I don't know. I'll have another look. Now if I look over here to that where I put those random encounter thingies, I'll put them maybe here. Or is there another road? There's somebody there. Yeah, I'll put. I don't know where I put them now. Yeah, there. There's only one road. It wasn't all the way over there. Now look, there's two. So somebody has spawned in somewhere, but it's not so bad, is it? I'm going to move the marker there for when you travel to the museum. Oh, and I've got to make this deletable. I don't think I can. I think I would have to flatten the ground, and I'm not going to do that now. See that? It looks like it's a bit of junk, and it's not. It's the ground is like that. I know in one version of the mod it was like that, but I made the mod a few times. I wonder why. Time will tell, won't it, about the random encounter thing? That's the problem. It might not find out right away. There we go. Back in. That's weird though. It's a different type of item, you know. I can find and copy them. I can copy the mesh, you see, and the texture to copy them to a different thing, or probably just keep the texture and then make a new item with the same mesh, and then use that texture and so on the mesh. Contains forms which generated warnings on load. Oh, great. What? See, it's just one of these, look. What's all this? Current? Alright. Move it to the bottom. VR workshop shared flamer. Here we go. Editor warnings. Could not get proper data when querying about length of reload animation for master ambush. No. Locations. Xmark currently has a reference in it. That's alright. That's I'm moving the things. I'm not too worried about that. I might change it back, because I might just put back the old version. Because I don't know. I mean, what's that? It doesn't give me much detail, does it? It says master file, current location, Concord location. For Xmark having that. If I double click it, oh god, cancel. All right. Where's it gone? Here. This is reference. Location, Concord location, Concord. This is my thing. Pre-war TV studio. Actors. Encounters and Concord ambush death claw. See. No. Didn't want to do that. I double clicked on it. I've got to wait. Not responding. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Well, I wanted to look at this anyway. Make sure I've got the road. I have. Edit it. Alright, and then I edited the base, which I don't like to do. Ownership, extra. Linked from. Link. Ambush furniture. Reference. I wonder if it's because this is the, there's like 2 of them, but hang on. Active values. Might be that number or something, I don't know. I don't know, this was like guessing. Edit. Active values 1. Oh no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put it back. I can't. I don't want to mess about like that. I'll be forever. I'm gonna close it, reopen it. Oh, there's a guy lying on the floor. I couldn't. For some reason, I can't. If I move him, he comes back again. If I disable him, he comes back again. Whatever I do, he won't go away. It's really annoying. So I'm going to put him on a list of things I can delete. And I want to have a look at the church. Closing it and open it. Oh shit! I want the other version, don't I? Alright, Fallout 4. Data. This modding bats thing, I'll show you what that is. Next time I open the game. I think I'll do all that stuff like edit or the disable, enable, and replace it with a bit of road that's mine and unique, and looks the same, but at the same time, hey, oh right, we know that. I'm gonna close it. I'll put it back so it's, come on, there, it's here, copy, put it back, paste, there. Not perfect, but I won't get the errors now. That's the theory anyway. I want another coffee. It took me so many hours to make this mod. If I break it, I'm going to be so upset. So yeah, there's like rubble piled up on the floor by the church, and in another version, or this version, I'm not sure which, you could either delete it or whatever, but I think I might just flatten the ground off there so that the rubble would look like it was under the ground. It sort of disappeared under the road. But I don't know. I don't know. Don't see no errors. Commonwealth. Conk. Double click and wait. It takes forever. For some reason, this cell is linked to like Walden Pond. I don't know why. I don't know if anything happens when you're in Concord that does something else at Walden Pond, but it's Walden Pond and 2 more cells in funny places. I don't know why. Try and find out one day. Here it is. Now, in the middle of town, when you start the game, there's a dead. There he is, look. In. Encounter radar 1 melee. And you can't delete him. Whatever you do, you can't delete him. So if I go up here, TTV is everything I put in the game is TTV. So I need to find a form list or something. I can't remember. There they are. Scrap cloth, large scrap cloth. What should we get from him? We can get oh god, wood and concrete. Wood. I don't want to make up. I have to make up a new one just for him. Cloth. Concord. What's this one? It's Concord. It's concrete. Scrap counter. Scrap. What's that? Oh, so you can. This is it. This is so you can. There's a Minuteman and there's a Deathclaw. And then if you delete either one of those, because they just stay there forever lying on the floor, you'll get some fertilizer. All right, good enough, whatever. So then I'll just add one to him, and it'll be this one, which is ANC Encounter, Radar 1 melee. Edit. Can I add it this way? No. So then Radar 1. It's, I can't remember what it's in. I think I can just do it like that. There you go. Done. Yeah, that was pretty painless. So I should be able to delete him now. And I should get some thing. Look, down here. All right, let's have a look. This is the trigger for quest. This one is rubble. And then this is trash edge. This is, oh, I think I should be able to delete them all. Undo. Damn it. Is it F5? Can I press F5? Yes. I wanted to reload the cell. Just like I added the bandit to a delete list, I need to add these. For some reason, they're not all in the list. Although, it looks more like the land class. The not land class, the ground. I think I made it flat, and it's not showing us that in the game. Yeah, I think so. Let's hide some things. Hide the church. But this is one big kind of item. If, by the way, if I link on, it's linked or something, whatever you call it. I can't select all linked refs, and that there's it's like separate items joined together to make a church. So if I just hide that, you hide the whole. It's the outside of the church. So that then the floor, this floor, you see the upstairs has disappeared. All right, no, it doesn't. There it is. It's there. What's that? It's a sound. There was this interior attics. If I edit that, edit the base, I can add an active value. So because I can't build upstairs at the moment, but I won't, because I would replace it with a unique maybe. Well, no, it's only making it buildable. I don't see any problem with that. So if somebody else were to make a mod, okay, look, we can hide on this light here. So look, this. This is called TTV Conk Rubble Pile Trash. TTV Conk. Look at it all. Rubble Pile Trash. Flat trash. Pile debris. Pile trash large 01. TTV Conk Rubble Pile Trash large 01. Yeah, it's in there. Use info, form list. So that one is deletable. It's the ground. It's the actual physical. So TTV Conk Trash Edge 4. Wait a minute. Conk Trash. There it is. Is that right? Use. Yep, there it is. Scrap for concrete. So I think, yeah, I think it is. It's just for some reason it's not doing the What I am going to do is I'm going to take my life in my hands, as it were. Let's hide the markers. So this then, look, is the floor. I'm just going to edit. It's editing an item that other mods could edit, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to edit. Look. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Edit base. Workshop stacker. That's right. That's done, so I can. And if I hide that, there, it's upstairs I can't build. It's this, which is called Church Interior Attic 1. Edit. Edit base. Yeah, look. New. What was it? Workshop stackable? Workshop stackable item. 1. I think that's right. Edit. 1.00 workshop stackable item. And this one I did 1.00 workshop stack. Okay. And I noticed there's some rubble here. Was this Concord TTB? I'm going to assume they're okay to delete. Wooden crate. Can that be deleted? No. Cannot delete. It's called wood crate. TTV wood. Let's drop a conch in there. Damn it. Alright. I'll have to add it because otherwise scrap wood large middle wood, scrap wood tiny. There you go. What's that like? Ramble and picture frames and some things, right? So this one, wood crate 03. Wood crate 02. Now, is that one deletable? Nope. This one is probably wood crate 01 then. Yep. Oh wait. It's because it's oh god, cancel. I don't want these in there. Ah, shit. No, there's two. One can be deleted and one can't, and they look the same. So what I'm going to do is I want that one there instead of that one, but I cannot remember how you replace exactly. How do you replace this one? Office box papers. Safe office box papers. Oh, blimey. Is this TGV stuff? Yeah. So it's just the boxes and the desk probably, but I'll leave it. I'll leave that and see if that worked. Do I want to build on the stairs? I'm supposed to do church stairs, edit base, new, workshop, stackable, so you can stack something on it, that's all. Okay, 1. Okay, there. Then, that's a real shame. How about, so you can't, this one, Look, these are static. Oh no. No, I think we're okay. I think I can. I think I can add those to the delete list. Why? I don't know. I'm going to add them to a list and risk it. And if it don't work, then it doesn't work. TTV conch, scrap, wood, mid. Tree, large. It's tiny, wasn't it? It was a tiny. There we go. It doesn't really matter. It just means you get wood out of it when you scrap it. But so it was wood crate 01. They've got deletable versions and non-deletable versions, or destructible. And these. So this then, I don't know what, I can't remember what type. It's a. I don't know. So. All right, put 1, 2, and 3 in there. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now you can destroy the other ones. I think I've done that. All right. Is there anything else I'm not able to delete? Right. So then, therefore, the only thing I've changed here is I should be able to delete some things I could not delete before, and I need to know why. See the ground here? It's flat. If you were to look at this unmodded, it's not flat underneath. It's like bumpy. See how flat that is? It's bumpy. And the bumpy stuff sticks up through the floor, so I can't bloody delete it. Okay, I think that's all right. Let's have a test. Frustrating though. Wonder why it's like that. Bugger. It was a problem for me before that I couldn't seem to somehow couldn't build. Yeah, that'll do. Done it. What I would want is I just want a copy of that road. And then, I don't know. If I could copy of that road and enable it at some point. But the trouble is, I think at the moment, you've only got to walk up to where the workbench is, and then you can use it. It doesn't. That's all. So I'd have to change that. So you'd have to go where the death claw comes out the ground, or no, that wouldn't work. I could do it, but you have to if you want to do things like that, you got to extract the mesh and the texture and put it in as part of the mod. And I prefer not to, really, because it takes ages. Well, it takes time. I don't want to spend that much time, and it's 12 o'clock here already. Right, where are we? All right, I should be able to just, it's here. It hasn't disappeared, and the death claw has come out of the ground. If I do this, I suppose I can build on it. Furniture, beds. No, it still goes through the ground. That's all right. And I've broken it. This one then, him. Fingers crossed. Scrapped. And I got 10 fertilizer for that. Now if I look over here, bloody annoying. See this? This ground is not flat, it's bumpy. Why is it bumpy? It shouldn't be. I flattened it. You saw it. So why isn't that going away? Let's make a little small chair. Right, so you can build on this, look. Probably can't build on the stage. Yes, I can. Come out here, I should be able to build on the stairs. I can. And now I can build upstairs, and I couldn't before. And look, these have already gone. I've already deleted them, so I don't know why. I don't know. I can delete that and that, so it doesn't matter. I can delete those. Probably I shouldn't be able to. I don't think I can build on here. Oh, I can. What's wrong? All right, that's fine. So everything seems all right to me, except for the ground. I wonder. I know what it is. I've got this one over here. That is from interiors, something Beantown interiors or something, and I bet that when they were modifying that, it changed this back to the default. So where they changed it, they did something to change, and it loads. When you load that mod in, it loads in the ground, and the ground is flat in my mod, but not in that one. I said I was going to show you something. I've got a text file in the root folder. It's called mod something. Where is it? Sorted by types as a text. Data files. Mod test.txt. txt. So if I go in like here, open the console, I'll go into God mode, and then mod test. So BAT will run it. MODTEST. Was that it? There you go, done. Close that and wait. Or not. Maybe it was something I was trying to do. If I just say start a new game, then will that work? It's supposed to give me a level 30 character with gear and all kinds of stuff. So let's see what happens if I. Oh, wait. I know what I should have done. I'll see if I can do that now. I should have typed COC and then gone to conc something like that. Go away, T. Quit. Confirm. Yes. And then I type. So I done God mode. Disabled. That mod test. Player level has been raised from 1 to 30 and all that. And then I type COC conc ext. Doesn't that work? No. Why not? 01? Oh, 01. Well, anyway, it's I obviously did something wrong, but That's supposed to be what it does. So there was one thing I was going to come out and I was going to do one thing. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, load order plugins and BT. There it is. BT Interiors loads after Concord Settlements. Brilliant. I can't edit the load order. I have to do it a funny way. I can't remember what it is. Is it no? Is it something about no, my games? Fallout 4. I don't think it was in here. Oh shit. Anyway, so Fallout 4 cannot change load order of mods. Can't change. I don't know, I found this is, and where is it? It's in the location 650. Put it down near the bottom. No, try it. It didn't work. It was a bug. Yeah, we need to update now because of this. C, hidden items under the view. Go to username, whatever your Windows, app data local Fallout 4, and open the plugins text file. Cut and paste your load order in, and then save it. Oh, this was it. Export your list to a text file, and then open in Notepad and then import it back in. That was it. That was it. You do export the current load order to a text file, and I do that. Save. Okay, and then that's gone here. I'll edit it with, and I'll say that, and then I can put BT Interiors. Look, cut that. I'll put it here. So then mine loads after that one, and then any changes that it makes to mine are not going to interfere with me. So then I have to go back here and I have to import from a text file, and it's called, oh, there's two. 2nd of June. 2nd of June, that's it. Then there, it's changed that. I don't know why. I think it's some sort of, was it a read-only something? Let's have a look. And we're loading. All right. Cross fingers. See, that other mod is just supposed to place things. It's not supposed to edit the ground or something, and it just seems to have done that somehow. Darn it. How would it do that? All you got to do is put things in the ground, put things down that you can pick up, basically, and some scatter some chairs around. So, I don't know. Funny. Funny weird. Level 39 next. That's what I've been waiting for, and I get gun nut, armor, whatever, armorer, and there's another one. was more but than that, but there's quite a few that you can get at 39 that I've been waiting for. I want to put a silencer on my gun. That's all. That's all. I don't think I'm asking a lot. Oh yeah, I went around last night. It was just changing some my armor around a bit, grouping them together in types. There, see, there you go. Conflict. Oh, shit. It's still there, but it's behind a wall. Isn't that odd? Well, I've been in there, so it doesn't really matter. But what about the rest of the ones that it changes? So in other words, no, it's not compatible with. What you'd have to do is you make a patch, and all it does is flatten out that bit of land, and then you could load it. Am I in God mode? Because I don't know what's going on here. I can't remember which houses it adds. That's ones you can go in or not. I think there are a few over here. What about round down here? Maybe here? This one's alright. But maybe it's only those where I edited the land class. Not land class, not nav mesh. Oh, I don't know, whatever. So there's one. Not that one. I think it's just that other one. It might be that cell. Yeah, there's thought there's one up here somewhere. Maybe it's that one. Darn it. Is that the workhouse, I think? Abandoned house. I mean, if it's just that, it doesn't matter, does it? I mean, I can deal with that. I can live with that. I thought there was a shop out here somewhere. Could have been this one. Well, so then my mod, I suppose, maybe it's my mod edits something over here. Anyway, the important thing is my floor's all right, and that's only going to be the only thing. Any problem is not. It's deleted. All right. There's what did I change? I made that body deletable, and that's all. And if it comes back, I can easily get rid of him again. But what about? See, I made a change, didn't I, to those boxes. I shouldn't have. Sod it. Don't care. Everything looks okay. All right. It's a shame. But yeah, you can make a patch, but why do I want to do that? I don't know. Right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to come back with some proper Fallout 4 things. And then see you in about half an hour, I suppose.